Hello universe, Josh here, internet codename SpaceBoot1. Just wanted to show you in this video a couple of the mods that you should be able to download if you kind of like. Here we go. Change number 1, when you kill somebody, the experience orbs don't show up. Where are the experience orbs? The only reason for that is I find them very annoying. So now, no sound, no... oh well, it's in creative, so you don't see the bar, but you still get them, but they don't make an appearance. Change number 2. What's this tree doing here, way out in the plains like this? This is a Flatland world. It's with the overworld presets, and the reason I made this change was so that you can generate a flat land and actually play survival on it, because now you can get logs and stuff and build and craft rather than just having to rely on villages, which are there but a lot more sparse. So this makes you actually able to play a proper game of survival in a flat map. And there's other reasons for having trees and plains. I guess it's just a personal aesthetic choice. Now you already knew that pigs like carrots. That's a change that's been made recently, and will breed with carrots. Well, I made a slight little change to make pigs a little bit more, I guess, useful to the player. Now they eat brown mushrooms. There we go, and they'll follow me too with it. And we have a couple more pigs over here. Pigs also eat apples. Yum. And that's all I've added. No other foods for pigs, even though I think they might eventually eat potatoes or something else, but I think 3 foods is better than 1, and it doesn't need to be much more than that. And tamed horses I've changed so that not only does hay heal them. Oh, they're not close enough. Come on, find each other. It also puts them in baby making mode, and of course this is already in the game. This is something that they do. If you feed them, they grow nice, big and strong. And then I'd have to tame him first, but just made taming a little bit cheaper. It's still 9 wheat, which is not that cheap. But one more thing with cows, and I'll just kill him. They drop more leather, less beef. That one dropped 7 leather. Let's see. So there, I've just killed 4 cows. I only got 3 beef out of the 4 cows, but I did get 27 leathers. Similarly, beef and sheep now drop... oh, we got a bit of pink meat from... oh, one more sheep here. Let's see if we can get anything else from him. So one of those 4 sheep dropped a bit of mutton, which we can cook up, but I don't need to demonstrate that for you. You know how cooking works. And the other wonderful thing about this mod, we have some cannibalism. Ooh, what did we drop there? Some kind of brain or something? Got him. Oh, he dropped it. Anyways. These guys are kind of tough, actually. They don't always drop flesh, but sometimes they do. It's got a little eye on it. It's kind of bloody. Isn't that fun? Yeah, I think so. Much more fun if you can cook the villagers up and eat them after. Now, cactuses, I didn't actually change anything about where they grow in the world, but if you, the player, decide that you want something a little bit more interesting than this 3-high cactus, well, we have done a little change so that you can make fancy cactus creations. Knocking out the bottom cactus doesn't actually do anything, but what cactuses do require is one other cactus in the vicinity. So these 2 are holding each other up, but as soon as I take one out, the other one's gone. So that's just a little change. Now we have another thing that we can do with wooden planks, and there's actually a couple of things that are changed here. Main thing is one block turns into one block of wood chips, which I can demonstrate in a minute. The other thing is sticks recipes are diagonal now, like this. It kind of looks the way the sticks do, but also that leaves room for a button recipe that looks like that. We'll grab the button recipe, and that leaves room for wood chips that looks like that. The other thing about wood chips is they kind of have almost a dirt texture. So if you want to make they're a very nice aesthetic block. If you want to do a path that that grass doesn't grow over, then you can just use wood chips instead of dirt. You can see it's a bit different. So it's not exactly dirt, but it's handy for your garden where you don't want weeds and stuff growing up, which is sort of how wood chips are used in the real world. They also kind of fall like gravel because they're kind of a loose pile of wood chips. And you can light these on fire. I won't light them on fire now though. Now one of the things I've done, and I hope you don't get too mad at me for this or whatever, but I've actually taken a couple of these blocks out of the game. So these are blocks you won't see in my mod. They're still accessible via their data codes, but you cannot. You can no longer craft them. So cobblestone walls are out. Sorry, but I just don't like them. This kind of slab is out. This kind of slab is out. This kind of stairs is out. You have to use stone bricks to make stone stairs. Glass panes are out. Now the only option you have is full glass blocks. You'll see that villages will be generated with full glass blocks for windows instead. This half slab is gone, and this stair is gone. There's still going to be half slabs for, and it's gone for good. There will still be sandstone half slabs, but I did take out the stairs, so you won't see them. Also, you're not going to get these colored woods from planks anymore. You're just going to get all the same normal color. If you want that back in, you're going to have to do some cheating or just not download the mod. Golden apple is cheap again. Very easy to get now. Stone bricks are now more expensive. Let's see if that works. There it is. See how many we get. We've got 6. Normally this would give us 64 stone bricks. Now it gives us 16. That makes the stone bricks more expensive, and hopefully players will value them more if they play with my mod. I know I do. I see them as a lot more fancy brick now that they're a little bit more expensive. Oh, hello, horse. And here we have a shingle block. Let's see, we need 3 pieces of gravel, 2 pieces of paper, 1 slime ball. Gives us 8 blocks of shingles. Let me see, I didn't leave the recipe for the main block in there. So, we'll drop it all over the floor. There we go, nice and messy. Okay. And then these are meant to be placed, to build roofs out of. And you can smelt sandstone into plaster. Now this was made before the hardened clay came out, but the plaster is, as you can see, it's much whiter than your standard white hardened clay. We'll just do a little comparison next to it. So the plaster is a very nice white block, and yeah, all you do is you make it by cooking up some sandstone. And you know what, that's not perfectly realistic, but it's a handy block to have, and it feels right to me, so that's why I added it. Actually kind of goes nice together for some builds, not for everything, but there you go. Small change, but when you destroy glass, now instead of getting nothing back, the shards are collected as bits of sand, and then of course you can reforge them and sort of get it back by smelting it. Asbestos ore can be found anywhere sandstone is found. which is, again, it's not particularly accurate, but for me it's kind of fun. And then we'll throw this in the crafting table, and look at that, we can make some armor out of it. My favorite is the helmet. Let's put that on just for fun. There we are. Hello. Oh, I should mention, Asbestos, the suit, it's not entirely fully implemented yet, so it's not actually fireproof. It's just something for looks for now. So don't try this at home. I'm in creative mode right now, which is why I'm not burning, and I would die if I wasn't in creative mode. So don't try this at home. But eventually, this is going to happen. This is going to be cool. Hoppers have a different texture and a different recipe. You know this recipe, probably. Well, it's not going to work. Let's start over. Let's use bricks instead, shall we? Hopper. So as we can see, a hopper is more of a, like a bathtub, ceramic-y thingy. And here's one of my favorite changes. This is not a change, you already know how to do this. Harvest some grass with shears, but we have also added some wooden shears. And with all that grass we cut, we can make, let's see, thatch blocks, wonderful thatch blocks. And similar to shingles, they are in the stair shape. They have their own kind of texture and their own like difficulty of destroying. And I should warn you too, the recipe for shears has also changed. So we make it kind of more like a pair of scissors, and I also made a new texture for it too. Looks like an axe some sort of sometimes. And there's there's wooden shears which are made like so, wooden shears. And I already have a pair here. So regular shears, wooden shears. Anvils are now much cheaper also. Let's see. That's all it takes to build an anvil. Zoop. And zoop. So you may have noticed by now that some items I've made cheaper and other items I've made more expensive. You're just going to either have to trust me on that or comment in some way, but these are the prices that I have settled on that I think are fair, because I think an anvil should be this easy to make. That's just my opinion. Nice noise. That's not my noise, that's already in the game. Now, I probably don't need to demonstrate this too much to you, so if it doesn't work, no worries. But I have changed Endermen so they've actually, oh, there he goes. They are a bit more annoying, so they will take more of your blocks. So let that be a fair warning to you. They will take cobblestone. Is he going to take... Oh, there, he took another block of this tree. Oh, another guy took another block. So, yeah, again, personal taste, but I think it's more fun if the Endermen can take more of these kinds of blocks. Are you tired of requiring silk touch just to harvest some ice and have some ice in your place? Well, I have fixed that. Let's see if I get this right. There it is. Oh, it's upside down. Well, anyways, that's close enough. This recipe will give you ice tongs, and currently they only have the one use, and that is in survival. If you need some ice, grab. Yeah, very good. And as you can see, like if you just break it normally, it will become water. So yeah, this is because yeah, I don't feel like silk touch should be necessary for that. Let me see, what can I do about that? There we go. So yes, now you can harvest ice with ice tongs, and they degrade about the same level, the same rate as shears do. They're in fact, they're very much based off the shears tool. That's how I modded them in. And now I have given the cat a little bit of a change of skins. And also he's called a wildcat now, although that doesn't come up too often because you don't often see the name. Let's see if I can tame them. We need fish. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, there they go. Okay, I'm going to try and tame both of them if I can. Oh, good. One go. I'm in creative, so it might just be the case that you just get as many. Okay, and then they stand up. Now, the thing that I changed is they are not going to follow me around. They're just going to kind of go around and do their own thing. And those hearts mean they like me. I don't think they're in love mode. So they don't follow me except unless I have an item that they like. Like here's some string, and now they're definitely following me because they like to follow the string. Here, kitties, follow the string. Same deal with milk. Although, yeah, I just switched to it so that it takes them a while to reset, but they will perk up and decide they want to drink this milk. Although I can't feed it to them yet, I'm working on something like that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, now they want it. And to be honest, like this is a bit buggy. They like cooked fish, but if you do raw fish, they get a little funny because they don't really. The code conflicts a little bit. But I think cooked fish. Oh, raw fish will make them have a baby kitty. There, yay. I've made coal blocks fall like gravel. Oops, there we go. Down, 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 down. I think that this should lead to some interesting coal contraptions. The other thing I'm going to do is dig it out a bit, and you need a shovel, otherwise the pile will break apart into coal unit items. And there is now a very simple saddle recipe, which I actually picked up from someone on the forums. It's based on the boat, because the boat is also transportation, and then we have our saddles. So now saddles are craftable. One of the things I did not add recipes for was the horse armor, and I haven't got around to adding recipe for the name tags yet either, although that's probably coming. And the final modded in item in my mod collection is just one just for fun. There's not really a lot of use for it right now. If I can remember how to make it, diamond in that corner, buttons all around. There's an item frame in the middle, emerald up there. So this feels right. There we go. What do we got? Faux command block. Ooh, it does nothing. It just, like, you can't. I'm trying to click on it. I can't access it. It's just a block. And it's actually fairly easy to destroy also. Like, it's just basically it's just for fun. If you want to build your house out of command blocks in survival, now you can. It sounds kind of like wool too, because it looks to me like that's why I used an item frame in the middle of the recipe, because it's kind of leathery. So it sounds, yeah, like leather. And well, that's all. That's all I have in my mod. I think I may have missed a few little things, but you'll find them when you find them. I mean, they're not that big a deal. So yes, away we go. And download, enjoy. There's more to come. Hopefully it's going to get easier and easier to download in the future, and there will be more options. And let me know what you think of all these, and thanks for watching.